Hello everyone. Welcome back to Brotato Paws and Claws Update. Today we're going to be medical maxing with the doctor. Without further ado, let's get this done. Danger 5, you know how it goes by now. Let's do this. Oh, so the doctor is all about, well, healing and using medical weapons. I'll say the fire rate of medical weapons is way higher. You start with an extra bit of regen, tiny bit of harvesting, doesn't really do anything, and HP modifications are increased by 100%. And well, armor's not very good. So yeah, all we're going to focus on here is max HP, more medical guns, and ranged damage. So I think there's 3 medical weapons in the game. There's obviously the med gun, the scissors, and there's like a medical saw blade or something, which you can't start with. So it's really hard to move into it unless you start with the scissors. But personally, I don't think it's worth it. Just go straight with the old, straight with the gun. So it's much more powerful. Just going on through the early waves here. So you can already see just the fire rate of the medical gun is so nice. It's so good. I'm going to take the range damage there. Ooh, and we're going to lock in that pierce damage. That's going to be huge for us. I'll say in no time we'll be absolutely wiping the floor with these aliens. No time whatsoever. We will, however, have to spec into dodge and just completely avoid what's it called? Avoid armor, because we get so little of it. Now, so it's reduced by 50%. So if we pick up 2, we get 1, which isn't very good. So I think the only way you're going to get armor is with the axolotl, like if you swap it with like range or something, but that's just so unlikely to happen. There's no point really looking out for it. So the bullet pierce is coming in really handy here. I'll say it's really nice. Gonna take some more attack speed and range damage. Take the 4th medical gun, the 5th medical gun, very nice. Oh, so this is, you can already see from now, this is going to be really strong. Not only does the doctor output really high levels of damage, but his healing is also ridiculous. So it's definitely one of the, probably, I dare say, easiest characters to play with in the game. So it's hard to go wrong with him. So I'm just going to ignore the HP regen at the moment. So I'd much rather increase my DPS. And I probably also want to focus on lifesteal as well over just regular HP regen. But obviously the thing we want more than both of those is just maximum HP. Oh, so we absolutely shred through those slashers. Yeah, no, picking up that bullet pierce so early on was amazing. I'm going to re-roll that. And I'm going to take the 9% dodge. Ooh, hello. Baby with a beard. That's very nice. So that's going to massively output our DPS here. So we're on wave 8 here. This is one of the more annoying waves, just because there's so many charging enemies. I was saying, if you're not paying attention, they will just wipe the floor with you. Just like that, we're going on to wave 9. Take the range damage. The blue medigun. And would you look at that? We're going to lock in this purple one. Look at that. I'll say our guns are really high level, I think, for wave 9. So we're doing a really good job here. Yeah, no, this bullet pierce and the bearded baby are just absolutely shredding through these groups of enemies. This is brilliant. Oh, so the lighter enemies can barely even spawn on the screen, let alone present a threat towards us. Look at that, 3 purple weapons already. That is amazing. Ooh, we're going to take this eye patch. That's a really nice one to have. And I'm going to lock in the banner. Wow, I mean, just look at this. This is effortless. say this is really good. Wow, look at the amount of cash we just got from that. That's incredible. Gonna lock in that small fish because it'll help us one-shot the weaker enemies and obviously do a little bit more damage to the stronger ones. Now we just absolutely blasted through that wave. 4 purple weapons now. In fact, 1 red one and 3 purple ones. Actually, we're going into wave 12, which is a horde wave. So this will be interesting to see if the medical guns can catch up with just the sheer number of enemies that are going to come our way. Wow, I mean, is there even a horde? This is ridiculous. It doesn't even feel like it's a horde wave. Wow, this is incredible. Just wow. Ooh, silver bullet, that is going to be massive. And we're going to go straight into wave 13. So we've got a nice few crates on this wave. Obviously we took the lure from the shop last round, so it's going to be interesting to see what items we get. Oh, so this wave 13 provided a lot more threat, in my opinion, than the horde wave on 12. Look at that. 5 purple weapons and a red one. That's wild. Oh, more trees. More trees is always good. First elite enemy. And wow, look at that health bar just drop. Okay, now look at that. That was horrendous. We just absolutely destroyed that elite enemy. Wow. Also, if that's what we can do on round 14, then just imagine what we're going to do to the two bosses on wave 20. And there goes another wave, and look at this. The Gobbler's Hat. Plus 70% materials dropped, but we lose 15% speed and 10% dodge. I think that's 100% worth it. Because now we're going to be doing an absolute... Well, we're going to have an absolute ridiculous amount of money. I'll say you do really notice the speed loss, however. Look at this. I don't think I've ever been this slow before. This is bad. So because we took another lure last round, we've got 2 loot enemies, or 2 extra loot monsters as well, which is very nice. Oh, we didn't quite get that 4th one that just spawned in. That's unfortunate. Do we take the honey just for the 3 range damage? I think we do. More trees. More crit chance. Max HP. XP gain. Crit chance. We're going to lock in that extra range damage as well. Wow, I mean, this is oppressive at this point. Look at this. Wave 16 and none of the enemies can even get close to us. So this is incredible. Uh, 15 max HP for 10% enemy health. I think we will take that along with the leech. Ooh, luck and dodge. Gonna lock in that frozen heart. Take the bait and lock in the bandana. Let's see if we can take out this elite, shall we? Fucking hell, these pursuers have really done a number to us. So we just got to be careful of them. So we got to focus them and the elite at the same time, which is a slight problem. Okay, there goes the elite. Yeah, easy as you like. Wave 17 down. So those pursuers have a lot of HP. Wow. Your attack speed for dodge. Yes, please. And the goldfish. That's really nice. 12% dodge. Wow. Oh, that's a bad goldfish. Candy bag. I don't think it's worth it this late on. I don't think it's worth the risk of an additional elite spawning. And I mean, if we go slow, then so should all the enemies. Minus 22% speed. Look at us crawling along here. This is terrible. But it doesn't matter because we are absolutely slaying. I mean, is this even a wave that's going on right now? You know, the enemies can barely even get near us. Ooh, we're going to take the attack speed there. Another pearl. Another lure. And the wisdom. Wisdom's really good for us. Straight into wave 19. Let's hope we can get enough cash to take out wave 20. So there's the first loot enemy. Oh, there's the second. Hopefully there's a couple more. Oh, there's number 3. Only 3 this wave, and that's with the additional 2. Oh, 4 range damage. That's massive. 9 HP and another 4 range damage. Huge. Oh my god, the grey cursed medical gun does more damage than the purple ones. In fact, it does more damage than my red one. That's ridiculous. Wow. Speaking of red weapons, almost 100 damage from the cursed one. 112. So that's pretty outrageous. Oh my god. SD's couch. Plus 2 HP regen for every permanent minus 1% speed you have. We're on minus 25. If we take it, we'll be on minus 45% speed. But we're going to have an absolute ridiculous amount of regen. So I may regret it, but we're taking it. And here we go. Wave 20. Let's see if we've built up enough. Let's do this. Oh, look at our speed. This is terrible. Oh my god. I've never been this slow before. But it doesn't matter. Look at that damage output. Wow, wave 20 down in what, 10 seconds? Incredible. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Catch me next time, and have a good rest of your day.